It's morphin' time!
Pterodactyl.
Hi there, this is Doctor with Fingers of Wrestling, and I apologize for doing this review late. I got home late from work, and I needed to catch up on SmackDown. Yeah, going forward, my reviews are going to start late. I'm thinking about combining my reviews. Today, I'm not going to review Raw like I originally said I was. So I'm just going to focus on Supersize SmackDown. And then tomorrow, you guys will, I'll talk more about that later. But, so Supersize SmackDown kicked off with an Edge segment. Basically, him talking about how his rivalry with Seth Rollins started years ago while Seth Rollins was looking for notoriety. And then Edge brought up when he went over to John Cena's house and slapped Cena's father. I remember that moment. That was at first, when I first watched that on TV, I thought that was a really shocking moment. I was like, how can Edge do that? But, looking back, it was good stuff. And he said that Rollins is basically the only guy that comes close to matching his intensity. And he's going to channel everything at Crown Jewel and to never feel sympathy for a Deville. Not a good way to kick off Supersize SmackDown. I mean, I get that they're trying to hype up Seth Rollins versus Edge at Hell in a Cell, but really it didn't kick off with the action like it should have. Then we get the first semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament in Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. I have to say, while I enjoyed the match, this match was very predictable because I think we all knew Sami Zayn was going to lose since he can't go to Saudi Arabia. So while it was an enjoyable match, completely predictable, if you ask me. After that, we had Naomi versus Sonia Davio. Well, it was supposed to be, I'll be in the chat tired on. Understandable, Steve. Well, originally it's supposed to be a one-on-one match between Sonya Deville and Naomi. Ended up being a 2-1 handicap match. And Sonya Deville said that Shayna Baszler was going to be her partner. And this was honestly a quick, short match. Of course, Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler won, with Sonya Deville getting the pin on Naomi and putting her leg to basically pin Naomi. It's crazy. Then we had another Seth Rollins. I swear, man, like this SmackDown had a lot of segments in between. Like a lot. I don't know about you guys, but it had a lot of segments. Okay. So then we had a Seth Rollins segment, and basically him saying that Edge has no chance against him at Crown Jewel, and that he wants to set the record straight. And basically, that finally Edge admitted that Rollins was not Edge light, and that he spent more time in that cell with Edge. Definitely, maybe there should have been some type of exchange between the two of them instead of a promo. I mean, how are we supposed to get hype up for Hell in a Cell when we just get promos? I mean, I guess it works for some people. It just didn't do it for me. Like, I want to look forward to that match, but I'm not even going to watch this pay-per-view, honestly. Then we had the semifinals of the Queen's Crown tournament. It was Zelina Vega versus Carmella. Zelina Vega said she wanted to have a match against the best, and Carmella. This match was totally pointless. It was a quick, short match. Carmella tried to put on her mask, but Liv Morgan stopped her, and Zelina Vega ended up victorious. Now, it's going to be probably Zelina Vega and Shayna Baszler in the finals of the Queen's Crown tournament, with probably Shayna Baszler picking up the victory. I don't know. Honestly, they're doing a really terrible job at this. All the matches have been short. There's been really no interesting matches in this tournament. And it sucks because I want to be interested and invested in this tournament. But there's nothing in it for me to be invested from. Of all the matches of Crown Tournament have been short. Yeah, exactly. Steve Callahan makes a great point. All the matches have been short. Not one match has, I think, surpassed 3 minutes. Then we get this pointless segment. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin doing a Happy Talk segment. It was a completely stupid and pointless segment. Madcap wanted to do jokes on the new wrestlers coming into SmackDown. But No, before he could do anything, Nakamura and Rick Boost came out, interrupted them, as well as the Street Profits. This was a completely pointless segment. I mean, this 13 was doing such a job at promoting this segment, promoting this show, dubbing it supersize, and trying to hype people up, I guess, to steal viewers from Rampage, but they did a terrible, terrible job at doing that, if you ask me. But more on that later. And then we just led into the street fight versus the Usos versus Street Profits. This was actually one of my favorite matches of the night. This was a good match. Street Profits was that tribute to the Dudley Boys saying, "Get the tables." That was really cool. Of course, Usos emerged victorious. Then we had Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch, commercial-free with no interruptions. Well, I have to say, sometimes it's good to have commercial interruptions. Give you a chance to do stuff around. Don't know why they're doing this tournament. Happy talk, more like lame talk. Exactly, Steve. Exactly. So the match was good. Of course, Bianca with Belair got involved. But the one thing that I did like is that there was no DQ. There was no DQ finish. It wasn't a no contest. There was a clear winner, and that winner was Sasha Banks. Now, and we found out during this match that on Monday it's going to be Bianca Belair versus Charlotte, I believe, for the Raw Women's title. That, oh my God, please. I don't know if I would be happy Bianca wins, if I would be upset if she loses. I mean, if Bianca wins, that definitely adds up the stakes to the match of Crown Jewels. And I think they're going to pull a WrestleMania 35 main event and have a winner take all if Bianca Belair takes that belt. I mean, because she is technically on Raw now, isn't she? It would be overbooked and overkill for that match. Seriously. It would be. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think main event was all right? Yeah, that's true. Technically, that was the main event of the night because the final segment was Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns contract signing. But I'll get to that right now. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Bianca Belair is going to defeat Charlotte on Monday Night Raw, become the new Raw Women's Champion, and then have a winner take all at Crown Jewel on Thursday? Oh God, I'm giving them ideas. I need to stop talking. All right. Nope. Steve Callahan says nope. Huh? Maybe. Who knows? All right. After that, to close the show, we had the Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns contract signing. This is where I feel like sometimes commercials are good because we really didn't need to see them setting up for the contract signing. We could have done without that. I don't think I'll watch Raw again. You're doing yourself a favor, Steve. Wish I had your willpower. Usually we all know contracts and weddings in WWE always end in disaster. So Paul Heyman basically grabbed the contract, handed it to Roman, and said that was everything he asked for. And so Roman ended up signing. Lesnar just signed the contract. Signed it. And Roman basically said that Lesnar was dumb for not reading the contract. And then Lesnar drops a bombshell on Roman, basically saying that he did review the contract. He read it in the morning with his advocate, Paul Heyman, and just walked away laughing. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys really think Heyman is going to turn on Roman, on the tribal chief? Contract signing was May, but Lesnar win and Heyman cost Roman. That's interesting. Steve Callahan keeps saying that Heyman is going to cost Roman and that Lesnar is going to win this. I don't know. Maybe we're in for a swerve. I don't know. But overall, tonight's SmackDown had a lot of ups and downs, more downs than ups, I would say. I think there was only a couple good things about it. It was Street Profits in the Usos in the street fight match, the Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks match, and part of Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor. I don't see Lesnar losing again. You never know. Money talks. And if I had to rate SmackDown tonight, I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5 and probably 5 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10 and 3 out of 5. Yeah, definitely agree with you on that, Steve Callahan. I know a lot of people think that tonight's SmackDown was competing against Rampage. or they did this to compete against Rampage. But of all nights, why would they choose tonight when they're on FS1? The last time they were on FS1, I believe they did a horrible rate. I think they only got like 1 million, I think. Oh, that's our show. But Lesnar won't want to lose again. And we don't know. Money talks. I don't know. But I personally think that this wasn't a shot at AEW Rampage. Again, this is just my opinion. You guys can feel free to disagree with me. Because of all nights, why would they go against Rampage when they're not even on Channel 11 tonight? They're on FS1, which is not available in most homes tonight. And most available in most homes. So to me, it just didn't make sense. If they were going to go up against Rampage, they should have done so last Friday when they were on Fox 11. Maybe this was Fox's request. Maybe Fox was the one who suggested them they go an extra 30 minutes to try to get those viewers. But who knows? I don't know. Again, simplest explanation could be, maybe they were trying to compete against Rampage. I didn't watch Rampage tonight. I definitely will catch up on it tomorrow and combine it with the Dynamite review and definitely see who won. But just based on everything that I've seen and I've heard, I think it's safe to say maybe Rampage won. Maybe. I cannot give an honest opinion without watching Rampage, which I will do so tomorrow. But that being said, thank you for watching this late night Smackdown review. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell so you get notified whenever I go live. As for tomorrow, I should be debuting Legacy of Power, my Power Rangers podcast. It should debut right after episode 13 airs here on the West Coast, which is 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to talk about episode 13 and the whole little controversy surrounding that. And then I should go live later on in the night. Sunday, I should do a watch along / reaction video of Dino Thunder. Oh my god, I'm getting my Dino seasons confused here. Dino Fury review. Lord Zed returns to Power Rangers for the first time since Power Rangers in Space. Definitely really excited to see that. So make sure you tune into that. And that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow, either for the Power Rangers podcast or for the AEW Dynamite review. Bye.